Come walk my dog with me on a sunny winter day. You want to sniff? What's that noise? Chainsawing, I think. You want to go off the lead? Hey, come here. Yeah, good girl. Okay, you can go. Good girl. Come on. Yeah. So, I just wanted to kind of fill you in a little bit about this lovely doggy. She came to us when she was about 2 from a local rescue, and she probably never been in a house before, we think. She certainly wasn't like leash trained or house trained or anything like that. Come here, sit. Good job, yes. And it wasn't that easy to get her trained, I would say. We've had her 4 years now, nearly 4 years, and you know, we had to figure out the best way for her, and that actually is just teaching her things when she's happy and confident anyway, and giving her loads of praise, and never really like I'll speak firmly to her, but I won't really shout at her. There's no point. She just associates the thing with, you know, a negative thing. So especially if you're trying to get her to do something she doesn't want to do, there's literally no point in shouting at her. She doesn't really respond to treats in that way either. She tends to just be really confused as to why you're throwing food at her. So we give her treats at home, but more as a way of bonding rather than teaching. So, but she's learned loads of things. Like, she knows sit. She stops for cars and sits and waits for them to go past. Come here. Sit. Good job. Yes, give me paw. Give me paw. Yes. Good job. Yes. You're a good girl. Yeah. And yes, she has pretty good recall most of the time, unless she sees something really exciting like a deer, and then she's gone because she's a sight hound. Come here, sit. Yes, good girl. Yes, good girl. That's very good. So it's a sight hound, like a greyhound or lurchers or whippets or that. They will just go for something and they'll be gone. So she's done that a few times. So I'd careful enough. I'd always have her leashed if there was livestock around. I let her off up at the forestry or in our friend's land where I know there's no poison or traps or guns or anything like that. But I tend to be very cautious with her otherwise. Don't let her off if there's other dogs around. And small children or that. We walk this walk, say, a good 5 times a week. So she knows the way and she knows the story. Sit that, come. Sit. Good girl, yes. And she tends to be fairly chilled on this particular walk. So it's nice to have somewhere familiar. I do bring her other places, of course. But her leash behaviour tends to be harder to control. Then she pulls a bit more, she gets more interested in what's going on. And as you can see, she's very strong. So we work a lot on slowing her down on the leash. This collar has been a game changer for her leash behaviour actually. She tends to respond much better to the pressure. It doesn't hurt. She doesn't choke herself on it. So that's really nice. It's made walking her much more pleasant. And she also taught herself to turn around at the end of a walk. Yes, good girl. So if you say turn around, she just does it. But we didn't realise that she was learning that command. She just learned that herself. So you can see she's smart. The thing that holds her back the most is fear and anxiety, I think. She wants to do the thing you want her to do, like we're trying to get her to go in the car, but she just is too afraid. And so I think we just have to accept some things are just not going to be easy for her. But that's okay. Come here. Yes. Good job. You're a pretty girl. Oh, yes. Yes, you are. Good girl. Let's go.